Here's what I'll do if I have to start over losing my body fat for the first time ever. Really easy. Just fasting. I'm not gonna waste your time. Just fast. At this point, you might click off this video if you want and research about fasting about yourself. But if you stay, I'm gonna give you some interesting and helpful knowledge to help your fat loss journey. I still remember the day when I was still fat. Everybody around me called me fat. Yeah, even if I worked out and I have a really big body, which made from muscle and fat too at the same time, but people still call me fat. So I desperately trying to lose weight, trying to see my ab muscle, my six-pack, you know. I tried a lot of tactic, try to cut down, try to calculate madness, calculating the amount of food, I mean grams of what I eat every day. That is so scary. That's a nightmare, you know. If you can do it, then good for you. If you can just cut down a little and fight off the urge to eat more, then good for you. You don't need this video. But if you try that and you still fail, then this video is for you. Next up, I tried to research about my thyroid gland, because it is a gland that produces hormones that optimize your metabolism, right? So I think if I couldn't lose fat by cutting down, of course I try to cut down, but I still have the urge, my urge of eating, wanting to eat more is big, and I fail all the time. But even if I obey the rule, obey the amount, the CICO, still not quite work for me, and it causing me a lot of stresses. And I think it might be the thyroid, so I try to consume and supplies my body with more iodine, but I still fail. Yeah, my metabolism rate actually spiked, and I lose 1 kilograms from 80, 84, 83 to 81, 82 kilograms. But it just stopped. It don't lose. I couldn't lose more, and then I'm really getting tired of this. And then I find out about eating less but more extreme. It is fasting. Like cut off the meals, cut off. We all eat 3 meals, right? Normal people. If we don't know about this thing, we eat 3 meals: breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even 4 meals. And we add another meal between the lunch and the dinner. But that's not the best way of eating. That's not a good way of eating. It harms our body. You can search about this information on Dr. Andrew Huberman podcast about fasting. You will see. Back to our videos today. And I try to delay my breakfast and then just yeet it out of the window, and I only eat in the high noons and at the night time, in the evening. And I start to feel better, especially in the morning when I have classes. I don't feel sleepy anymore, at least not that much anymore. And then I try to do 3-day fast. That's just really crazy. And I lose 8 kilograms. Of course, not all fat. It is glycogen and water weight too also. But my body have been forced to learn learning about the hormones and the system again. You know, I've been spending a lot of time eating junk food, eating all the day around the clock, and my body hormones just get fucked up. The ghrelin, the leptin, all the hormones are all fucked up, and my body needs to relearn it again, and it can learn again in a fast. So I do a 3-day fast and I lose a lot of weight, but we don't want to lose muscle mass. Yes. So here's how you start fasting. You will start delaying your breakfast later in the day. Make it close to your lunch. And when your body is good with it, is okay with it, you cut off the breakfast completely. Only eat 2 big meals during the day, which are lunch and dinner. And then we start to eat in a certain eating window. 16 hours of not eating and 8 hours of eating. 16-hour fasting, 8 hours of eating, just like that. Try to have your first meal of the day at the high noon, 12 a.m. Wait, 12 p.m. Yeah, 12 p.m. And then you want to start having your dinner prior to 8 p.m. I mean, just try to have 2 meals from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. Yes, just do it, and we'll see drastic result in your physique. You will lose fat, but you also keep your muscle at the same time. Everybody likes that too, right? Huh. I tried, and I somehow maintain my muscle and lose fat. This is insane, right? I know. Congratulations, you've leveled up.